Well, I should have started up there. There's better color from over by the house. Oh, hey, there's the moon. Looks like a little ground fog out there. I can hear drips off the roof. But don't look too bad out considering as dark as it is. And yes, keep in mind the camera makes it bright. Without the camera, I can barely make out that power pole. With the camera, it's obviously right there. See if I can get some irrigation going. Figure out what I'm going to do. Hospice nurse is supposed to be here at 11, which doesn't give me a whole lot of time to get much cutting done. And it's obviously too wet to bale this morning. Uh-oh. Part of them are in. That probably means they want to get fed. That means they got more work to do. Boomer. Yeah, she's going to flick her ear at me. Oh, there's her daughter hiding behind her over there. Gonna follow her. And there's the color. So that's what you get. And it wasn't all the way in. It was out about 30 feet, so I did a little hand cranking. But had I left it, by the time I got a chance to come shut it off, it would have been sitting here for a couple hours at least. Oh, I think, yep, I did. I forgot to set the speed on it. And since I got fences to cross with the bike, I just parked it there and unhooked the top wire, hook it dead so that wire's not hot. So I can climb through it. And I was smart this morning. See how wet that side is? That was against the seat. See how dry that side is? My pants are dry. That's the bad thing about doing this in the morning when the dew is heavy. Or if there's a wind blowing and when the gun gets up here, it totally soaks the tractor. And now that I'm getting closer, it looks like the lever's in the right place, but better safe than sorry. I still got to come back after it's going and make sure everything's actually spinning. Yeah, I said it. We've got the lines to follow. It's actually set a touch on the fast side. If that's too fast when I come up, I'll slow it down. Now I go prime the pump and give you another look at that beautiful morning. Good morning, Blakely. Hey, now you look away. Hey, hello. Well, Oma met me at the feed barn with somebody who wanted to see me and ride on the bike. She doesn't have any shoes on, so I can't let her down, and I need to feed cows. So Becky's coming up behind me right now. And then Becky can carry her while I feed. Morning, Sapphire. Are you going to let Blakely pet on you? No? Okay. How about me? How about me? Yeah? No, I don't. Hi. Oh, stretch. Bunk. Hey, look, who's that? Who's that? Brent knows who that is. Brent knows who's behind her, too. And Blakely's going to sit there. Watch him eat. Oh, good morning, cowboy. You come and say hi?
That's Daddy.
I got you.
That boy to Daddy.
Hey, Brat. Well, you make do with what you got. 2x2s underneath, and since the sides were a little bowy, they're all screwed in. That one and that one have feet on them in the middle that are tied together. And that's a particle board that was shelving at one point in this house. Yeah, I know, it's not solid, it works. And this is the mattress that was originally in the trailer when we got it. There's a queen size in there now, which is a much better fit. You can actually bring the tip out in and not push this wall out. So this one's been around 8 years since we got the trailer. That's a Boston King mattress. That's a Cal King bed. Hence the 4 inches or so that don't fit there and the overhang there. In the container, there should be a Cal King Sleep Number bed. The bad thing is it's probably at the front of the container where the slats off this frame are. So I guess we're not going to have it in here for now. Working on this morning because I really couldn't go do anything else. Hospice should be here any moment. And yeah. So I've been cutting and trimming and getting everything done and trying to get this book frame together, all for nothing. Oh well, it is what it is. Finally raking. Actually, looks pretty good in that windrow, considering. Had to stick around, get some honeydew stuff done, and as you saw, we got a Cal King frame, and that mattress that came in the trailer was a Boston King. So, since we like a Sleep Number, and Becky thinks that our old Sleep Number was wore out, she doesn't think they brought it. Yeah, those things have gone way up in price, but apparently we're going to have one sometime soon. I don't know, she might stop off at the Sleep Number store and pick it up, otherwise order it, and apparently they'll deliver it when you order it and they set it up. It don't take much to set it up. But what she did do was make sure she found one that actually has a remote control for it, and not like the queen size that we got in the trailer that only works off an app. That app crap is a pain in the ass. We had a hell of a time making it work originally, and yada yada yada. So anyway, but I got Ty to help me get moved down here. Baylor's parked over there. Ty's babysitting, and Becky's headed to the doctor, so just more fun. And hospice nurse came, checked on Mom. Yeah, she's just slipping away, withering away, whatever. Still, no real idea when. Could be tomorrow, could be in 2 weeks, could be in 2 months. All I do know is she told Becky the other day that she really wants to go check cows again, but there's no way she can ride her four-wheeler out there to do it. So we've kind of been racking our brains to see if we know anybody that has a side-by-side we can borrow for, a couple days or whatever. It would only get used just for that. And I told Becky, we just take your car out there, she can get in and out of it. And I thought of it, Ty says, will you take my car? I guess she did get into Ty's car here a couple weeks ago. I don't know that she'd get into my pickup. But anyway, we're going to see if we can accommodate her somehow. It may be in a pickup, maybe in Ty's car. I said I'd put her on my back and pack her out there, but no, my back is so freaking sore the last few days that ain't gonna happen. So anyway, you know what I'm doing? Bouncing around. Gophers aren't as bad in this field as they were last year or year before, but it's obvious they've been here. That looks, maybe I did that. Because I had a goobered spot and I turned around. I was going to say there's a track across the windrows, but I think I did that when I cut it. Usually you find tracks out here, they're motorcycle tracks, and that wasn't a motorcycle track. And Piper Doug said this has got plenty of power for the rake. See, we run 16, 1800. And once we start going up the hill, I gotta bump the throttle a little bit. I mean, yes, technically it's plenty of power. This thing's what, 145 PTO horse, I think, something like that. It's actually more than the 2294, which kind of surprised me. The difference is this does not have a, well, it's got a hydraulic clutch, but it's same as the brakes. It's afterflow from lube for the tranny, and I don't know if it's wet or dry, where the 2294 is all definitely hydraulic and wet. And I think this shit's all supposed to get cleaned up before next year. I'd love to smooth this piece up, but I'm not going to do from here in and have to come back later and do that. But anyway, now you know how my day's been. Guess it seems kind of like a Monday, not a hump day. Gotta remember to make a swerve here. I'm going to hit something I don't want to hit. Just like so. So anyway, let's see what else I can bring in. I think that was too bad. About an hour and 20 minutes to rake this piece. About 3 hours to cut it, or pushing 3. And I had to move this thing out of the way so I could finish raking. So, let's see what she does for baling. Quite a few years ago, before all the summer drought hit, we were getting 2 to 3 semi-loads off this field every year. Pushing 3. I should say 2.5 to 3 every year. See what we get this year. I'm getting tired of driving that little truck for picking up these little jags here and there. That one there's a problem child. Twine number 6 is sitting here beside me on the floor. And I think it's missing, yep, it's missing the middle one. I could see the middle one missing when it came out in the camera, and I stopped in that corner and picked up twine number 6 and gave her another little adjustment while I was there. So far things are looking good on the camera. Yeah, round and round and round we go. Running like second and second. I could go third, but it's too damn rough. About 4 miles an hour until I get to that hill over there. Then I go down to first and maybe first and second, crawl up it. The one thing that bugs me, looks like the left side as you're looking at it, that's the right side of the baler. Comes out long. It comes out that way whether that twine's on there or not. I don't know why. Like right now, it really wants me to pack that side. Got me in the yellow. There we go. Now we're back in the black. Means it's okay. But... ah, look it. We dropped another bale when you weren't looking. I need to get that. Show you when it does it. Maybe I'll catch the next one. Oopsie, flag up. Next thing is this monitor has a warning if one of the knotters messes up. The other one did too, but it didn't work near as good as this one. That one has twine on it. The one that just started does not on number 6. I don't see nothing wrong with the knotter. Had to crawl over the needles and rethread it. Crawl over the needles so I could get the twine back out from around the axle from underneath it, back up and thread it through the needle. Then come up here and pull some excess and you drop it down underneath so that the plunger and everything else will pick it up. So the next bale will have a knot, hopefully a whole twine. And I get it for you. There it is. That's what it looks like from where I'm looking. I don't have any other view of it. Well, I didn't finish.
I was going to stop here to move that because that's kind of my next row. This is the last of the corner. And we got 6 rows left, I guess, just on this hill. I got one to go almost all the way down to the end and then a little bit. But she sputtered to the point where I shut the PTO off, give it a chance to pick up, and it didn't pick up. So I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute. Frickin' bowl's clear full. I'm debating if I take that home, bring the service truck back, or if I just move it and try to finish. I'd really much rather finish, but this thing needs to get home and get greased, get some fuel in the tractor, and check things out. That's where both of them are going next, I think. Actually, this can probably go to the next field. It's such a teetotaler on fuel. Now I just gotta hope the key's gonna work. And it's not actually the key, it's the frickin' clutch switch. It's been working most of the time, and earlier it didn't. So who knows? Well, she made it. Not by much. Shut down once. Right above that second bale over there. And then stop 2 or 3 more times to finish. Dusty girl. But that bale way down there, that's one missing the middle, one of the middle twine, and number 8, and the one straight in from it, or number 6 rather, one straight in from it's missing number 6. And I think one of those over there, one of them's upside down too. Oh, that one up there. I think that's the one where I had to restring. The one just this side of the one standing on end is upside down because I was on the hill and it was sputtering, and I was backing up when it came off and rolled her over. So hey, I'm gonna take that thing home. And there's almost a semi-load out here. Depending on how the bale length comes out, I can get 28 to 32, and there's 26. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Can't go crying about it, just got to keep going till we hopefully have enough to make it through. So, there's your video. It's my hump day. I got the hump humped out of me trying to get up and down that hill. Well, trying to get up it mainly. A little bit of green. Doesn't smell bad. A couple spots look a little musty, but you know, it is what it is. Then there's this thing. At least we haven't broken another one yet. Of course, the next place it's going is the place that we busted the shit out of it a few years ago. I'm just trying to think what I can do to make it better. I mean, both ends are almost parallel, these pieces. But this one, we're out of adjustment. It's all the way up. I'm just wondering about maybe putting a stop collar on the cylinder, because that's the only stop is the cylinder. I was thinking it actually had a stop on it, but I'm thinking about the Allens. They got an actual stop on them, so you're not banging on the cylinder. Oh, we may put a collar on the cylinder and then give us a little room to adjust. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you all had a great hump day. Hope everybody has a great Thursday. And I only got one place left to go before I get something cut. Once again, I've still got to figure out when to go cut something. And, hey, let's see. It worked last time. I just give it a second or two. I hit the key first, and nothing. That's what we got a screwdriver for. Oh yeah. And even though this should be in neutral, I always pull that one into neutral before I play with the screwdriver.